Hi, I'm Phil Rude, and this is my 100 Days of Making Comics, days 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm doing a big group together because I didn't get a video made yesterday, which is why I felt compelled to get one done today, despite the fact I had a ton of running around to do. And that is why, if you listen carefully, or depending on how harrowing traffic gets, you won't have to listen so carefully. I am recording this voiceover in traffic. I am on my way to my chiropractor's appointment right now. This is really the only time I have to get this done. Don't worry, I'm on a hands-free device. Safety first. And that's also going to segue me into talking about how I do these videos. Any of you guys who know what a good YouTube video looks like, who are watching this, understand that I am not a video guy by nature. You can look at my channel. I've got a handful of videos made. None of them are particularly great. But I'm doing these just quick and easy as I can, and that sort of equates to me shooting them and editing them and doing voiceover for them on my phone. I can work on the fly this way. And for me, I understand when you're on a video platform, you need to have something that's palatable for people to watch. But doing these updates in video form is sort of secondary to me. The point of 100 Days of Making Comics is not to make great videos. It is to make the comic and to stick to the schedule for as many days in a row as you need to. In this case, I'm 10 days. I have 90 to go. And I can imagine I'm going to improve. I hope I will improve as a video guy and maybe not do so many voiceovers while I'm driving around the great city of Cape Coral, Florida. And I can get back to doing them at home. But my big focus is really on getting the comics done and getting them done as well as I can, getting as many pages done as I can in this amount of time. On that same note, I do want to improve as making videos, even if it's something I do from here out as a hobby. I want to talk about these sort of secondary creative pursuits that a lot of us pick up, because I think they're really important. I am an artist sort of by trade, I suppose you can say. That's sort of my main focus and what I've shot for as a career, no matter, you can point out all of the coming up short that I've had in that. It has been what my aim has been, is in art and cartooning. But I also, I'm a podcaster. I do let me plug this real quick. I do a podcast called Brokebot Mountain, where David Luzader and we discuss science fiction movies and the TV show Westworld. I also play guitar, and I don't play in bands. I don't play out. I just play guitar for myself, and that's really what I want to focus on right now. I think it's important. We all have sort of a creative outlet that we are, to one extent or another, pursuing a career in. And I think that's great. It gives us goals. It gives us something to level up to. And something to chase and something to pursue. I think another creative outlet, whether it's writing, whether it's podcasting, whether it is shooting and editing video or playing music, I think these are really important things for creative people to have. Something you do just for yourself, where the stakes are low. You don't have so much on the line as, well, I need to pay my mortgage this month. I need to make sure I book 3 more gigs for my band this month so I can hit my rent, so I can buy groceries. This is something I play guitar, and I play it in either my back room or my garage. And outside of my family and my immediate neighbors, nobody hears it. It is something I do solely for me, and it is something I do just creatively. I do try and improve on it, but I'm not working towards, I'm not trying to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm not trying to join a band. I play music because I like to play music and because I've always done it. And it's just purely creative joy for me. There's, I think, kind of a meditative experience when it comes to creativity. I talked about this with Matt Stein and Corey Scott on the Podcast of Terror I was a guest on last night. And we talked about why we do these things. Matt plays in bands, Corey's a writer, we all podcast, and we all, in all of these pursuits, just by nature of independent creativity, you're generally playing to a limited audience, and the question kind of comes up, why do we keep doing it? And it's because we're driven to do these things, and at a certain point we are doing them for ourselves. So don't lose sight of that in your primary creative pursuit, if that's cartooning, whatever you're pursuing a career in, is that you are driven to do it, not just for the career, but for yourself. And something that can help remind you of that is picking up kind of a secondary creative pursuit, whether that's, again, writing, podcasting. It can be writing your comic. I'm primarily an artist, but writing is a component to that. And it helps work out those muscles. That's about it. If you guys have anything to add to this, please throw it in the comments. If you're doing the 100 Days of Comics challenge, drop a comment down there and let me know how it's going for you. I'm going strong at 10 days, and I hope you guys are finding the time and getting through this and enjoying it as much as I am. Let me know how it's going, and check out my comic on Webtoons, The Adventures of Professor Whiskers. It's about a cat who fights dinosaurs. It's super fun, and I'm having a blast doing it. Thanks for checking in, and I will talk to you guys next time.